without a risk taker, a nation cannot be saved. A generation cannot be saved. A family cannot be saved. Even God seeks for someone who will stand in the gap. What God will do follows the action of the man that he calls.
God will not let you down.
I
would even bet my hand. Step out and you are going to overcome. You and God, you are two, and the Lord will not disappoint you. Stand up and tell non-people, get your feet out of the boat. Begin to walk on the water. Risk it and it's going to work. Risk it and it's going to work. Risk it and it's going to work.
The plight is that we have got unbearable conditions. And yet nobody is willing to confront them. Raise your hands above your head. Father, we come to you. We ask that your word will come to us. We ask that you open us up, body, spirit, and soul. Let your word enter. We ask that you unfold the power of your word to affect every facet of existence. We will not be the same again. Open our eyes to see Jesus. Cause us to fall in love with him again, that he may serve him the rest of our day. And everybody said amen. It is my goal that this will not go down as one of the conferences you counted as attended. I want this meeting never ever to leave you the same. But I need your permission. Can I access your heart? Can I access your intellect? Can you give me the last few moments tonight? Can I connect with you? That me and you trust the Holy Spirit to talk to us. Do I have that permission? Okay, let me go. I want to talk about risk takers. Risk takers. And I want to begin by saying that real life does not happen in the comfort zone. That's why babies leave the womb. In a warm environment where everything just enters their system. And they enter the cold. And they enter a place of Kato. And they enter a place of influenza. Because real life does not happen in the comfort zone. That's why kids outgrow the cribs. Kids outgrow the cribs. And they begin to go where the fire is.
N'atandika okugenda eri ewali omuliro.
And they begin to go where the safari hands are.
N'atandika okugenda ewali ensanafu.
Children leave their parents' homes.
Abaana abakuze bava mu maka g'abazadde baabwe.
And they start their own family.
Ne batandika family ezaabwe.
And they begin to fend for themselves.
Ne batandika nabo okwerabirira n'okwetakulira.
And they begin to worry about landlords.
Ne batandika okweraliikirira landlord.
Because real life doesn't happen in a comfort zone.
Kubanga obulamu obwaddala tebutandikira eyo tebubeera eyo mu bintu nga byonna byakuseeyeeya.
That's why birds fly out of the nest.
Ky'oba olabanga ebinyonyi bibuukayo mu kisu kyabyo.
If a bird is still in the nest,
ekinyonyi bwe kisigala mu kisu,
it hasn't started living.
Kiba tekinnatandika bulamu.
When a bird leaves the nest,
ekinyonyi bwe kiva mu kisu,
it has started living.
olwo kitandise okubeerawo okubeera ekiramu.
Real soldiering happens at the front lines.
Obusirikale bwennyini obwaddala bubeera eri ennyago amasasi we gatokotera.
Not in the barracks.
Si mu barakisi.
You can't make a difference in life when you are camping in the comfort zone.
Toyinza kukolawo njawulo mu bulamu nga gw'oli eri w'owulirira emirembe tewali kikunyeenya.
You don't want any antagonism.
Toyagala kikumalako mirembe gyo.
You don't want any inconvenience.
Toyagala kintu kikujja w'onyumirwa kubeera.
You are careful not to be hurt.
Weegendereza tewabaawo akunyiiza aba akulumya.
Real life doesn't happen in the comfort zone.
Obulamu obwaddala tebubeera eri w'owulirira nga byonna bitereevu.
That's why in real life,
ky'oba olaba mu bulamu obwaddala,
people leave the village
abantu bavaayo mu kyalo
and they come to the city
ne bayingira ekibuga
and they start from scratch
ne batandikira kuva wansi
and they build enviable corporations.
ne bazimba ebitongole ebikwasa n'abalala obujja.
In Kampala we have people who came with nobody
Mu Kampala tulina abantu abajja beeripye ku loole
and they didn't even have where to stay.
nga tebalina na waakubeera.
Today they are employing 200 people.
Olwaleero bakozesa abantu 200.
They were willing to suffer the hunger.
Yali mwetegefu enjala okumuluma olubereberye.
They were willing to be called failures.
Yamalirira okuyitibwa oyo eyalemererwa.
They were willing to try any job.
Yamalirira okutandika okukola buli kalimo konna kasanze.
But today they are leading over 700 people.
Naye olwaleero akulembera abantu nga 700.
Because until you leave the comfort zone,
Kubanga okutuusa ng'ovudde wali w'owulirira obuweerero,
your life will not begin.
obulamu bwo tebugenda kutandika.
Musomba kiddemu.
Okutuusa ng'ovudde wali ebintu byonna bibitereredde mu bitebe byo n'ogenda ebweru, obulamu bwo tebugenda kutandika.
Kiddemu omulundi gumu omulala.
Okutuusa ng'ovudde w'owulirira emirembe nga tewali kikunyeenya n'ogenda okola ebyokwetantala, obulamu bwo tebugenda kutandika.
Listen, the dreams and desires in your heart
Ebirooto n'ebintu by'oyaayanira mu mutima gwo
have got to turn into real businesses.
bittekwa okufuuka bizinensi ezaddala.
If they don't,
bwe bitafuuka,
you the one who is meant to birth them,
gwe yategekebwa okubizaala,
you are going to keep on serving a dream of another.
ogenda kusigala ng'oweereza birooto by'abalala.
Those who hold on to comfort zones,
Abo abeenywereza mu kafo akalungi we banyumirwa,
number one, they can never acquire their God-given territory.
ekisooka tebalituuka mu matwalo ago amalungi Katonda ge yabategekera.
Psalm 78 and verses 9.
Zabbuli 78 olunyo olw'omwenda.
The Ephraimites armed with a bow
Abeefulayimu nga balina emitego,
turned back on the day of battle.
nga balina ebyokulwanyisa ebimala badde emabega ku lunaku olw'olutalo.
The Ephraimites were a tribe in Israel.
Abeefulayimu lyali ggwanga mu
They
Isirayiri.
had received an allotment of inheritance,
Baali bafunye ekifo kyabwe eky'obusika,
but they couldn't take their inheritance
ne balemwa okutwala obusika bwabwe
because they wanted to stay in the comfort zone.
kubanga baayagala okusigala wali we bawulirira emirembe.
Those who want an easy-going life
Abantu abaagala obulamu obw'okuseeyeeya
can never take what God gave them.
tebasobola kutwala ekyo Katonda kyabawa.
Number 2,
Ekyokubiri,
those who live in the comfort zone
abo ababeera mu kifo ekirungi we batayagala kuva
can never grow to realize the uniqueness of their story.
tebalikula n'okulaba enjawulo y'olugero lwabwe olw'amaanyi.
God called you to be unique.
Katonda yakuyita obeere wa njawulo.
Your name will be great.
Erinnya lyo ligenda kuba ly'amaanyi.
Your song is going to be different.
Ng'oluyimba lwo lwa njawulo ku nnyimba endala.
If David never confronted Goliath,
singa Dawudi teyalumba Goliyasi,
the women wouldn't have sung for him.
abakazi tebaali muyimbye.
There are women waiting to sing for you.
Waliwo abakazi abalinza okukuyimbako.
But as long as you are still scared,
naye gy'okoma okuba ng'okyatiitiira,
waiting to take the next step,
ng'olimba okutwala eddaala eriddako,
the women will not sing for you.
abakazi obamya oluyimba lwe bandikuyimbidde.
I'm declaring
Nangirira,
America will sing for you.
Amerika egenda kuyimbira,
Europe will sing for you.
Bulaaya ekuyimbire,
Sibawulira, Africa will sing for you.
Afirika ekuyimbire,
Sibawulira, Kampala will sing for you.
Kampala agenda kuyimbira.
If you don't leave the comfort zone,
Bw'otava wali w'onyumirwa okubeera,
you can never realize the uniqueness of your story.
toliraba, tolituuka ku njawulo ya bujulizi bwo.
Number 3,
Ekyokusatu,
if you don't leave your comfort zone,
bw'otava mu kisu wali w'owulirira obulungi,
you will never see the wonders of God.
toliraba byewuunyo bya Katonda.
Kinyweze.
Bw'otava mu kisu wali w'onyumirwa okubeera, toliraba byewuunyo bya Katonda.
Look at this building.
Tunuulira ekizimbe kino.
How much money is here?
Sente mmeka eziri wano?
But there was a day
Naye waaliwo olunaku
when the woman of God
omukazi wa Katonda
was wondering,
bwe yali nga yeewuunya,
if I start it, won't I be ashamed?
bwe nnaatandika ddala sigenda kuswala,
Where is the money going to come from?
sente zinaavaawa?
And then she said, come what may,
N'agamba ekijja kijje,
I'm going to start this building.
ngenda kutandika ekizimbe kino.
And they put the first hole in the ground.
Ne batema enkumbi eyasooka evvuunike ne balitema.
And the foundation was made.
Omusingi ne gukolebwa.
Look what the Lord has done.
Laba Mukama ky'akoze.
Ezengalo tezimala. Look what the Lord has done.
Laba Mukama ky'akoze.
And at every stage there has been a wonder.
Na ku buli ddaala wabaddengawo ebyewuunyo.
These walls were built by the wonders of God.
Ebisenge bino byazimbibwa ebyewuunyo bya Katonda.
These trusses were put up by the wonders of God.
Obusolya buno bwateekebwawo n'ebyewuunyo bya Katonda.
Those windows have been put up by the wonders of God.
Amadirisa ago gakolebwa n'ebyewuunyo bya Katonda.
Unless you step out,
Okutuusa nga weesowoddeyo,
you can never see the wonders of God.
toliraba byewuunyo bya Katonda.
Psalm 107,
Zabbuli 107,
verses 23 to 24.
olunywa 23 okusakula 24.
Those who go down to the seas in ships,
Abo abaseeyeeya ku nnyanja nga bali mu maato,
who do business in great waters,
abasuubulira ku mazzi amangi,
they see the works of the Lord
balaba emirimu gya Mukama
and his wonders in the deep.
n'ebyewuunyo ebibeereyo mu buziba.
The more you dare the scary,
Gy'okoma okwetantala okulumba ebitiisa,
the more wonders of God you see.
gy'ogenda okukoma okulaba ebyewuunyo bya Katonda.
Number 5,
Ekyokutaano,
those who stay in the comfort zone
abo abasigala mu kisu ekibuguma
can never be totally free.
tebalibeera baddembe ddala.
They will forever remain slaves to particular fears and conditions.
Bulijjo bagenda kubeera baddu b'ebyo bye batya n'embeera ez'enjawulo.
Hear the words of Goliath.
Wulira ebigambo bya Goliyasi.
1 Samuel chapter 17,
Samwiri ekisooka eswa 17,
verses 8b to 11.
onyiri olw'omunaana akatundu bba okutuusa ku
He
lw'ekkumi
says, choose a man for yourselves.
nga mwerondera omusajja
Let him come down to me.
kaserengete gye ndi,
If he's able to fight me
bw'anaasobola okunnwanyisa
and kill me,
n'anzita,
then we will be your servants.
tulibeera baddu bammwe.
But if I prevail against him
Naye bwe muwangula
and kill him,
ne mutta,
then you shall be our servants and servers.
munaatuweereza munaaba baddu baffe.
And the Philistines said,
Abafirisuuti ne bagamba,
I defy the ranks of Israel this day.
Omufirisuuti n'agamba, leero nyoomye eggye lya Isirayiri.
Give me a man
Mumpe omusajja
that we may fight together.
tulwanemu.
When Saul and Israel heard these words of the Philistines, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. Goliath is saying, if you don't dare me, you are going to serve us forever. Number 6, there will be a generation that will be betrayed. Kinyweze. Look at all these people. Look at the people who came in the morning. Look at the people who come to this church. Look at the ministries that have been born out of this church. If Pastor Dorothy never said yes, their destinies wouldn't have been realized. You need to break out of your fear, because there are many depending on you. To break out of your fear, because there are many people waiting upon you. Risk takers are required in implementing any vision. They are required both at the forefront and at the undergirding level. For anything significant to happen, there must be somebody that is ready to do the sweating. Somebody ready to have their hands dirty. Somebody ready to burn their fingers. Somebody ready to shed their blood. Somebody ready to take the blame. Somebody ready to let down their lives. Until no one is ready, nothing major will ever happen. Even God seeks for someone who will stand in the gap. Without a risk taker, a nation cannot be saved. A generation cannot be saved. A family cannot be saved. There must be somebody to sweat and make their hands dirty and burn their fingers for something major to happen. Nobody talks about somebody doing nothing. Whenever you hear people talking about somebody, it's because they are doing something. You must break out of every fear and begin make things happen. Abampulira bokka bakubire Yesu endoro.
Hearing me shout unto the Lord. Shout, get to the Catholic Church.
Somebody say hallelujah.
Come hallelujah.
Now give me some few minutes to spell out the danger. We have got overdue marriages waiting to happen because the decision makers fear to walk on water. Your fear is denying us of a pregnant woman. Your fear is denying us a nalongo. Your fear is denying us a reception. Your fear is denying us wedding gowns and the money that comes out of it. Get out of our way. Let us get somebody else willing. Somebody say hallelujah. Can you imagine how many people are going hungry? You would have given them money to arrange your wedding. The saloonists, the gowning people, the decoration people. Because you are scared, you are killing all their businesses. I want you to risk and carry that girl and take the girl home. Yes, when you sing a car. Here is another absurdity. There are many churches that are not yet planted. Because those who are called are scared. They are scared to make a move. What if I go out and people don't come? Who tells you they will not come? When we went out, they came. You also, when you go out, they are going to come. Are you still hearing me? But you are there. You know God has called you to plant a church. You are waiting for machines. You are waiting for money to rent a plot. You are waiting for money for the structure. What God will do follows the action of the man that he calls. I want to declare, you start today, the rent will come, the machines will come, the choir will come, the donors will come. Here is another absurdity. There are many businesses waiting to be started, but the founders are afraid to take the necessary step. This month, if you start that business in your heart, by the end of this year, you are going to have 5 million shillings. And notice you have 5 million. But you are scared of the rent. You are scared of being ashamed. You are scared of the competition. There is nothing that has no competition. Even in which doctors have competitors. Are you hearing me? Here is another absurdity. Many of our churches, they are stunted. Because those who are serving in our churches, they do so out of convenience. They do so out of comfort. They are failing to take the necessary risk. If you don't risk, your church will not grow. Your church will not become the glory God called it to be. Your church will not go forward. If you are afraid of being misunderstood, your church will not go forward. If you don't do what everybody else doesn't want to do, your church will not go forward. If you don't sacrifice what is dearest to you, your church will not go forward. If you do not do what no other person has ever done,
bakolayo muntu mulala kyatakolanga.
Yimirira ongambira abantu mwenda nti gye bigere mu lyato.
Stand up and tell nine people, get your feet out of the
Tandika
boat.
okutambulira ku mazzi.
Begin to walk on the water.
Gye bigere mu lyato.
Get your feet out of the boat.
Tandika okutambulira mu mazzi.
Start walking on the water.
Tandika okutambulira ku mazzi.
Start walking on the water.
Seesetula ebigero bijje mu lyato.
Get your feet out of the boat.
Byetantale bigenda kola.
Risk it and it's going to work.
Byetantale bigenda kola.
Risk it and it's going to work.
Byetantale bigenda kola.
Risk it and it's going to work.
Omusajja mukkirize mufumbirwe. Bigenda kola. Bigenda kola.
Things are going to work.
Byetantale bigenda kola.
Risk and it's going to work.
Ekiwala kiwaso kitwale ewuwo. Bigenda kola.
It's going to work.
Bizinesi gitandike bigenda kola.
Business is going to work.
Kubira Yesu enduru abekereziya bagiwulire.
Shout to the Lord.
Kubira Yesu enduru abekereziya bagiwulire.
Shout until the people of the church.
Somebody shout hallelujah.
Say hallelujah.
You may be seated, please. The plight is that we have got unbearable conditions. And yet nobody is willing to confront them. I want to take you into scripture. And I leave you with one example of a risk taker. 1 Samuel chapter 17. Verses number 1 to 3. Now the Philistines gathered their armies for battle. And they were gathered at Sako, which belongs to Judah. Now understand that they were in the camp of Judah. They are not in no man's land. They are gathered in the territory of Judah called Sako. And they encamped between Sako and Azekah. In Ephes-Demim. And Saul and the men of Israel were gathered. And they camped in the valley of Elah. And they drew up in lines of battle against the Philistines. And the Philistines stood on the mountain on one side. And Israel stood on the mountain on the other side, with the valley between them. Verses 8 to 11. He stood and shouted to the ranks of Israel, why have you come out to draw up for battles? Am I not a Philistine? Are you not the servants of Saul? Choose a man for yourselves. Let him come down to me. If he is able to fight with me and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then you shall be our servants and serve us. And the Philistines said, I defy the ranks of Israel. Give me a man that we may fight together. When Saul and of the Philistines, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. Verses 16. For 40 days the Philistine came forward and took his stand morning and evening. Verses number 40. Then he took his staff in his hand and chose 5 smooth stones from the brook and put them in the shepherd's pouch and his sling with his hand, and he approached the Philistine. Verses 48 to 51. When the Philistine arose and came to draw near to meet David, David ran quickly towards the battle line to meet the the Philistine. And David put his hand in his bag and took out a stone and slung it and struck the Philistine on his forehead. And the stone sank in his forehead. And he fell on his face to the ground. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and struck the Philistine and killed him. There was no sword in the hand of David. Then David ran and stood over the Philistine and took his sword and drew it out of his sheath and killed him and cut his head with it. When the Philistines saw that their champion was dead, they fled. If you follow the story, clap your hands to Jesus. And I want to pick up a few points out of here. And then I will send you home to begin to risk. David took on Goliath that everybody thought was unbeatable. He did it for two reasons. Number one, he did it for the Lord, that the name of the Lord may not be shamed. Number two, he did it to save his nation, that they may not serve the Philistine forever. Here are the odds that we are stuck against David. Number one, he was no match for the giant. Number two, he was ill equipped for this very scary battle, where you need a sword, he had a sling. Where you need a spear, he had only 5 smooth stones. He was ill-equipped. Number 3, he was inexperienced. He has been a shepherd from youth. Goliath has been a fighter from youth. And number 4, which is the heaviest, he had no backing on his side. Nobody believed in him. Not even Saul. Not even his 3 elder brothers. Nobody believed in him. You can do a big thing when you have nobody who believes in you. So we need to learn, what does David teach us? Very quickly, 4 things. Number 1, David teaches us that what is deemed impossible, it can be done. 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 What is deemed impossible, it can be done. I want you to scratch your head. I want you to check your heart. I want you to look at your life. What is considered insurmountable? What is considered impossible? Out of this conference, you can begin to do what nobody has ever done. Out of this conference, you can begin to do what nobody has ever
omuntu yenna kyatakolanga.
The anointing has come on me.
Amafuta ganziseeko.
I see a day
Ndabayo olunaku
when the cameras of the broadcasting corporation in this country
kamera z'ebitongole byonna ebya TV mu ggwanga lino
are going to come where your business is.
zigenda kujjaawo bizinesi yo weeri.
And they're going to ask you to say what to this nation.
Era bakusabe obeeko ky'oyogera eri eggwanga.
What is impossible?
Ekitasoboka
You can be the first one to do it.
osobola okubeera asoose okukikola.
Yimirira oŋŋambira abantu 12 nti ewaffe nze ngenda okusooka.
Tell 12 people I'm going to be the first one
Ewaffe
to
nze ngenda
do it.
okusooka.
In my family I'm the first
Mu
one to do
kanisa
it.
yaffe nze ngenda
In our
okusooka.
church I'm the first one to do it.
Bagamba ebitasoboka bikoleka.
Tell them the impossible is doable.
Njagalayo abantu 10 bampe high five.
I want 10 people to give a high
Ani
five.
ampa high five?
Who gives me a high five?
Ewaffe nze
In
nsooka.
my family I'm the first one.
Ewaffe nze
In my
nsooka.
church I'm the first one.
Ewaffe
In
nze
my village I'm the first one.
ebitakoleka nze
What has never
nsooka.
been done I'm the first one.
Ngenda kubikola.
I'm going to do that.
Enduulu
I
sigiwulira.
hear you shouting.
Ngenda
I'm
kubikola.
going to do that.
Ewaffe nze
I am the
nsooka.
first one in my family.
Ewaffe nze
I am
nsooka.
going to do them first.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do that.
Bagenda kunteeka mu mawulire.
They'll put me in the
Bagenda
newspapers.
kunteeka ku rediyo.
They're going to put me over the radio.
N'abasawo bagenda kumpandiikako.
Doctors are going to write it.
Ewaffe nze
I am
nsooka.
the first one to do those things.
Ebitasoboka.
What is impossible?
Omuntu ali emmere enfumba asobola okubikola.
The living person can do them.
Kubira Yesu enduulu etuuka eri
Shout
ku
unto the
muzikiti.
Lord so that it goes up to the mosque.
Dawudi atuyigiriza
David teaches us.
ekyalo kyonna eky'ennabbingo
The entire community of
nga
Babylon,
basazeewo nti ekyo teri ayinza kikola.
after they have decided that is impossible,
Dawudi ne bannyina abali wano.
David and his sisters here,
Dawudi ne bagamba abazze mu luŋŋaana
David
luno
and his brothers who came here today,
bagamba tuva mu conference eno
saying we are leaving this conference.
tugenda kuseeteeza ensozi
We are
zonna
going to level the mountain.
tugenda kuzireka ku
We are
ttaka.
going to level the mountain.
Wanika emikono gambe ngenda kukola ebitasoboka.
Lift up your hands and say, I'm going to do the
Sikuwulira
impossible.
mukwano ngenda kukola ebitasoboka.
I am going to do the impossible.
Gamba ntandika leero
Tell them I start today.
ngenda biwomamu omutwe.
I am going to dare them.
Lekano gambe ngenda
So
byetantala.
I'm going to dare them.
Ngenda bikola.
I'm going to do them.
Langirira ngenda bikola.
I'm going to do them.
Langirira ngenda bikola.
I am going to do them.
Langirira ngenda bikola.
I am going to do them.
Langirira ngenda bikola.
I am going to do them.
Abaagalwa,
Friends,
eno ye kanisa
this is the church
egenda okusooka
which is going to be the first one
okubeera
to
n'amakanisa
have churches
mu buli ggwanga eriri mu
in
Afrika
every nation in Africa
bye batalowoozangako.
where they have never imagined.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do it.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do them.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do them.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do them.
Yadde saasoma.
Though I am not educated,
Ngenda kutandika essomero erisomesa Oluzungu.
I will open up a school to teach English
Ngatteko
and
n'Olufalansa.
even French.
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do those
Bye
things.
bagamba nti
When they
tebikoleka.
said they are impossible,
Ngenda kubikola.
I am going to do
Kati
them.
Yesu mukubira enduulu etuuka eri ku kereziya.
Shout unto the Lord.
Gisitule, gisitule, gisitule,
Lift up the
gisitule.
name of Jesus.
Zambolesa, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You may be seated, please.
Osobola okutuulako wansi.
Be seated, please.
Tuulako wansi.
Number 2, David teaches us
Ekyokubiri Dawudi atuyigiriza.
it takes one person to do something significant.
Kitwalayo omuntu omu yekka okola ekintu eky'omulamwa era ekirabikako.
If you're still waiting for people to join you,
Bw'oba okyalinda abantu bakwegatteko,
you are going to wait until the cows come home.
ogenda kulinda mpaka ente lwe ziridde okunywa.
You are going to wait for donkey's years.
Ogenda kulinda emyaka gy'endogoyi.
It takes one person.
Kitwala muntu omu.
You've been waiting for people to support you for your wedding,
Obadde olinda abantu bakuwagire ku lw'embagayo.
that you may set a date.
Mbw'olyoka oteekewo ennaku z'omwezi.
Set it now.
Ennaku z'omwezi ziteekewo kati.
Ngenda kuwa edakiika emu buli alina ekiwala kiweereze WhatsApp.
I'm going to give you a
Jaye simu, jaye
minute.
simu.
Get out your phone.
Buli ali wano ng'olina ekiwala jaye
If you
simu.
have a young lady, send a WhatsApp.
Okiweereze deeti z'embaga jaye simu.
Tell them the date of
Buli
the
alina
wedding.
buli alina ekiwala jaye simu.
Remove your phone and send the dates for the wedding.
Buli ali wano ng'olina eddenzi jaye simu.
If you have a young man, Somebody
omugambe zino zennaku zensazeewo
tell them this is the time I've
ku
chosen.
lunaku luno lw'empandiise nteekeddwa okusula naawe.
This day I have written I must
laba nno bano kubira yesu enduulu etuka eri ku kereziya.
Yeah.
Somebody shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Friends, I beg you to hear my heart. I beg you to hear the voice of God. You don't need 100 people to do what has never been done. It takes one person to bring Goliath down. It takes one person to deliver a nation out of Goliath. Number 3, David teaches us you don't need popular vote. You don't need a popular vote. Some of us never went because people never believed we could do it. If it were votes for you to start this church, would you have started? Some of us were ushers in our churches. Some of us were not even worthy to be ushers in our churches. And yet when God said go, we went. And look how far the Lord has brought us. Stop relying on popular vote. Nobody believed in David, but he's the one who brought Goliath. Number 4, for you to experience the next, you've got to step out. We wouldn't have seen the downfall of Goliath if David didn't tell Saul, I'm going. Where are the stones? Where is the sling? I'm going. For you to see what is coming next, you need to get out and take the first step. Are you hearing me? Dates must be set now.
Every one of you pull out a book.
Whatever
you waited for to do for a long time, I want to set a date for it right now. This is when I'm going to start. This is the time I'm going to get out. Write the dates right now. Begin. This is the time I'm going to marry her. This is the night I'm going to spend the night with her. Put a big title. I sleep with this chigaro in after the wedding. Look at them, they are laughing. Say amen. This is the date I'm starting in the market. Even if I have only 5,000, I am attacking, I'm going forward by fire. I'm attacking the market right now. And this is the time I begin to do farming. I am going to be a great businessman. This is the time I begin to build. Those who remain here have written nothing. Those who are not going to do anything, they have written nothing. You may be married and you don't have a child. Write the dates. This is the time, the date. I'm pregnant. Write it in a big title. On this date, I will become pregnant. and leave it to God. Somebody shout hallelujah. Have you written? Have you written? I'm about to finish. Have written? I want you to get one person and tell them, I've written this. I'm going to do it on this day. Stand up and tell them, this is the time I'm going to knock out. I have written the date. I will start a work in Nakauka. This is the time I begin crusade. This is when I start building my house. I start paying for on this date. Why are you not telling anybody? The dates. Last year I'm going to wind up. In your book. Will you hear, my friends? You hear? You hear? The one you have spoken with. Write the dates of that person in your book. Because when that date comes, you will ask them. You say you get pregnant today. What is happening? You said you are marrying the girl today. What is happening? Yeah, exchange the dates. Let him give you the and write what they have said they are going to do and follow them up. We are going to get a lot from this conference. Somebody shout hallelujah. Hey. You may take your seat. We have a ministry on internet. We have a ministry on Facebook. We have a ministry on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp ministry goes to over 70 nations now. I started it 2 years ago. We have a ministry on YouTube. But we started with just a phone. And everything was not there. We didn't even have the floodlights. And then we had a very poor camera. And we kept going. As we kept on going, God has kept on adding on to us. If you don't set a date, you can never start. You must take the first step for you to see the women singing that David has killed tens of thousands. The Bible declares David did other exploits. At one time he produced 200 foreskins of Philistines. Risk taker David. He survived behind enemy lines. And he lived with the Philistines. He's their enemy, but he lived with them. Bible teaches David was in the company of risk takers. Because when you step out as a risk taker, the spirit on you will inspire many others to become courageous. The men that he turned into risk takers, when they first came to him, they were indebted, they were discontented, they were distressed. But here what they became. 1 Chronicles 11, and verses 15 to 20. 3 of the 30 chief men and the garrison of the Philistine was then at Bethlehem. And David said longingly, oh, that someone would give me water to drink from the well of Bethlehem. Then the 3 mighty men broke through the camp of the Philistines, and they drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and they took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink it. He poured it out to the Lord and said, far be it from me before my God that I should do this. Shall I drink the lifeblood of this man? And here is the theme of this conference. For at the risk of their lives, they have brought this water. Therefore he would not drink it. These things did the 3 mighty men. Where did he meet them? In the cave of Adullam. In which state were they? They were indebted. They were discontented. They were distressed. But when you become a risk taker, the spirit on you is going to provoke courage. Is going to arouse courage. In another 4 months, you are going to be surrounded by risk takers. Become a risk taker. The entire worship team will be made of risk takers. Become a risk taker. The entire ushering team will be made of risk takers. Become a risk taker. The entire intercessors department will become part of risk takers. That's what David saw. What drives risk taking? What drives risk takers? Number 1, exasperation of the current status. If you don't get exasperated about singlehood, forever you are going to be a bachelor. What drives risk takers? Exasperation. Your pastor said, we can't worship in like this anymore. We need a permanent building. We need a cathedral. We deserve a cathedral. When she got sick and tired of where you were, the wooden thing in which I once preached, when she got exasperated of it, look what God has done. What drives risk takers? Number 1 is exasperation of the current status. Number 2, conviction in the territory in sight.
okubanga walaga alabawo ng'alaba singa nva wano wendi wali nteekwa okutwalawo.
I can become that.
Sobola okufuuka ekyo.
I can become that.
Sobola okukifuuka kiri.
I can become that.
Banange ekyo nkisobola kifuuka.
I can become that.
Nyinza okufuuka oyo.
My life can get better.
Obulamu bwange busobola okutuuka wali.
I can become become that when you become convinced of the territory inside. You begin to take risks. That's why David kept on asking people, what will they give him? What will they give him? He wanted to have the territory inside. And he determined, this fight is worth taking on. Number 3, what drives risk takers? It is a firm belief in a God who cannot fail you.
Kwekubanga balina okukkiriza okunywevu nti Katonda wange tayinza kunyiwa mukinajja kukola tujja kutuukayo gye tugenda.
Goyinza obutakimanya gwampuliriza.
You may not know it, you are listening to me.
Naye abagalwa singa mbadde ne sente.
But if I had money,
nandizisibye nawo.
I would even bet.
Katonda tagenda kuyiwa.
God will not let you down.
I would even
bet my hand. Step out and you are going to overcome. You and God, you are two, and the Lord will not disappoint you.
That was the conviction of David. He said, God will deliver him in my hand. I am circumcised. He's not circumcised. I'm a descendant of Abraham. God is on my side. If God is on my side, who can be against me? Whatever is born of God overcomes the world. Whatever is born of God. High five
and give a high five to 9 people and say, go forth, he will not disappoint you. Go forth tonight.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Friends, listen. Even if you have 70,000, go and begin to buy the plot. Tell your neighbor, I'm coming back. You are going to buy that plot. And they are going to have a storage. And it will be lofty with colors. And buy the neighbors and expand.
Yes,
does not disappoint.
What drives risk takers? Number 4, compassion and care for those that they are connected to.
What will happen to my people? Let me do it for my children's sake. I better be ashamed, but I will not sit here. That the generation of people following me will be good. Those who don't have compassion for their people, they don't lick the iron. Whenever you have compassion for the people following you, you bite a live wire of electricity and say, come what may. Swallow the without taking water. Say amen. You chew a sack of stones.
The Lord is saying, you need to become a risk taker that He ordained you to be. The Lord is saying, move your operations out of the comfort zone. And take them into the dreaded territory.
The Lord is saying, step out and do the next. The Lord is saying you can move out even when you are afraid. As you go, fear will evaporate. If you do not take any risks, you will never inspire anyone. I love you all. God richly bless you.